Servus und willkommen zurück zu Greedfall. Im letzten Part haben wir, keine Ahnung, was wir im letzten Part gemacht haben, weiß ich ehrlich gesagt nicht mehr. Aber ich habe vorgehabt, für diesen Part ein paar Sidequests weiterzumachen. Und unter anderem, Gott, einmal das mit Petrus seiner Sidequest und die Schmuggelwaren Sidequest. Dafür müssen wir erstmal mit dem Wirt in Neu-Sirene reden und das machen wir mal.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Alles klar. Und wegen Petrus seiner Quest, wo ist der alte Wichser? Da.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds. But the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Teleme?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Okay, und wegen der Quest hier in Neu-Sirene, was war damit? Gehen wir mal kurz raus. Jetzt müssen wir noch den Zöllner befragen. Ich habe vorgehabt, das ein bisschen schnell zu machen, dass wir vielleicht beide Sidequests in den Part reinkriegen. Ich habe seit ein paar Tagen nicht mehr gespielt gehabt, weil ich mache das meistens so, dass ich an einem Tag richtig viel spiele und dann das alles in einzelne Parts zusammenschneide und das auf Privatliste, also dass es quasi ein Datum hat, wann das hochgeladen wird. Und es ist echt eine Weile her.
Customs Officer Ulrich. What can I do for you?
Desarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
Was ich sagen wollte ist halt, ich habe seitdem halt voll lang nicht mehr Greedfall gespielt, deswegen bin ich etwas aus dem Rhythmus raus. Aber gut. Über die bla bla bla.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally. But I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest. But I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and, counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Ulrich. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
So, were you satisfied?
Bruh.
I haven't finished yet.
Okay, wo muss ich mich jetzt umsehen? Hier in der Gegend, oder? Oder was genau muss ich jetzt machen? Hä? Oh. Okay. Bro, ich hab grad echt keine Ahnung, was ich machen soll. Das vielleicht? Schlüssel des Zöllners. Alles klar.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Aber ich muss auch sagen, ich bin heute echt nicht so gut drauf, weil ich tue Fasten.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Auf jeden Fall tue ich Fasten. Und, hä, ich hab doch den blöden Schlüssel.
I haven't finished yet.
Ich tue Fasten und ich habe deswegen Hunger. Ich kann nicht trinken, ich kann nicht rauchen, ich kann gar nichts machen. Ich habe einfach nur Hunger. Und, ja. Brief von Egon an den Zöllner. Mir ist aufgefallen, dass ich in den Videos falsch Scheiße lese. Aber ich versuche das irgendwie zu ändern. Ulrich, mein guter Ulrich, wir werden heute Abend in Steinbruch in der Nähe der nördlichen Tore auf dich warten. Hoffentlich wirst du die Fehler, die du bei deinen letzten Einsätzen gemacht hast, erklären können. Es wäre eine Schande, wenn wir dich bestrafen müssten. Mein lieber Ulrich, du hast... Bro, du hast so reizende Kinder. Der vergewaltigt die Kinder von dem. Dein lieber Vergewaltiger Egon. Ach, diese Questline, da geht jetzt um diesen Egon. Wir haben ja vor ein paar Parts über den geredet gehabt, dass die... Oh Gott, ich glaube, das war am Anfang von Code seiner Quest, oder? Ja. Oder nein, nein, nein. Das war ja die allererste Sidequest da. Wo wir da... Oh Gott, das war die allererste Sidequest. Jetzt fällt es mir wieder ein. Da wurde doch diese Sidequest... Da wurde doch dieser Egon nach der Zeit erwähnt. Ja, jetzt fällt es mir wieder ein.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Wir haben den Brief gefunden, du Pisser.
Absolutely. I found this letter in your chest. The signature on it seemed very interesting.
I was sure I'd lost the key. I will explain. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon.
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing. Or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found. Or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children. Maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Habt ihr das Knacksen gehört? Wir müssen jetzt abends da wieder auftauchen. Es war halt nur so scheiße. Ach da.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. You'll be here soon.
Oh Gott, jetzt habe ich vergessen, was ich sagen wollte. Irgendwas mit Fasten und Schnitzel. Oh, Schnitzel wäre jetzt auch richtig geil. Besonders, weil ich jetzt so fett Hunger habe. Wo verstecken wir uns? Ach da, ich sehe es schon. So ein kleiner orangener Dingsy, genau.
My friend! I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool! Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Ulrich? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Ulrich. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We're committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
The assassin! I don't want to die. The assassin!
Nobody's gonna come and save you.
Oh shit.
I owe you my life,
Der ist
Your
mir jetzt entkommen.
Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Ulrich managed to loosen his tongue.
Genau, da lang. Okay.
These islanders are drunk, and these guards don't look that official. I think we found where all the alcohol reserves on the island end up.
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
I see. Thanks for the advice.
Vielleicht brauchen wir eine Coinguard-Rüstung, dass wir da rein können.
On your way.
I see.
Auch nicht. Vielleicht können wir uns irgendwie reinsneaken. Gehen wir erstmal kurz seine Rüstung da zurück. Okay. Schauen wir mal, was hier drin ist. Ach. Oder wir kämpfen einfach schon. Oh, scheiße. Wie viele von denen sind eigentlich da?
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
Oh, Loot, Loot, Loot. So, was ist da drin? Bro. Oh, scheiße. Ups. Schaut nicht gut aus. Da war ja noch einer da unten. So, nehmen wir mal eins von den Dingern.
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon. And you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, even though the attempt failed, the gallows await you. Unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Was ist jetzt los? Komisch. Schauen wir mal, ob es hier noch irgendetwas gibt. Ah, ich glaube, wir hätten auch von hier einfach reingehen können, oder? Ja. Egal, wir haben die trotzdem alle platt gemacht. So, wo müssen wir jetzt eigentlich hin? Nach... Gott. Informiere den Verwalter Manfred. Alles klar. Da machen wir das noch schnell. Und ich würde sagen, wir machen dann mit der Quest von Petrus weiter.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
So, das wäre geschafft. Aber wir machen jetzt erstmal mit der Sidequest von Petrus weiter, oder? Ja, ich glaube, die Zeit reicht uns für heute nicht mehr. Ja gut, dann machen wir die Quest von Petrus im nächsten Part weiter. Also ich bin der Kerl im Johnny, ich bedanke mich fürs Einschalten und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.